The minimalist money rules that make you rich, even on a modest income. Picture 2 apartments. Same city, same neighborhood, similar rent. The first apartment belongs to someone earning $95,000 a year. Walk inside and you'll see a 75-inch TV mounted perfectly on the wall, a $4,000 leather sectional. Kitchen appliances still in their original boxes. Closets overflowing with clothes, many with tags still attached. A spare bedroom used as storage. This person checks their bank account with a knot in their stomach. They are 2 missed paychecks away from crisis. Now walk across the hall. The second apartment belongs to someone earning $52,000 a year. Inside you'll see space, a modest couch, a reasonably sized TV, a kitchen with exactly the tools that get used, a closet full of clothes that are actually worn. The spare bedroom? It's a bedroom. This person has 18 months of expenses saved and invests 20% of every paycheck. Same neighborhood, half the income. Nearly 10 times the financial security. This isn't a story about income. It's a story about the hidden relationship between stuff and money that most people never understand. And today, I'm going to show you the minimalist money rules that separate people who always have money from people who never do. Here is the concept that reframes every purchase you will ever make. Everything you own costs money twice. The first cost is obvious, the purchase price. The second cost, storage, maintenance, insurance, mental energy. Opportunity cost, that treadmill in your spare room. It takes up about 20 square feet. In most urban areas, space costs $30, $50 per square foot annually. You might be paying $600, $1,000 per year in hidden rent to store something that mostly holds laundry. That $30,000 boat? Industry rule of thumb. Maintenance runs about 10% annually. That's $3,000 per year, whether you use it or not. But the biggest cost isn't money, it's attention. Every object you own occupies mental bandwidth. It needs cleaning, organizing, maintaining, thinking about. Your stuff is quietly taxing your brain. And then there's opportunity cost. That $15,000 home gym could have been invested. At modest market returns, that could become $50,000 plus in 15 years. You didn't just buy equipment. You bought it instead of future freedom. Minimalists understand this intuitively. They calculate the true cost. Before buying anything, ask, how many times will I realistically use this? Divide total cost by that number. A $200 jacket worn twice? $100 per wear, a $400 jacket worn 200 times? $2 per wear. The expensive jacket is actually cheaper. A $2,000 mattress used nightly for 10 years? About 55 cents per use. That's incredible value. Cost per use destroys impulse purchases immediately. The math doesn't lie. Walk through your home and ask, if this disappeared today, would I buy it again? Be honest, would you replace the bread maker, the fondue set? The clothes you haven't worn in 18 months? If the answer is no, it has negative value. It costs space, it costs energy. It adds friction to your life. Minimalists remove items that fail the replacement test. The result isn't deprivation, it's relief. Rooms feel lighter, cleaning gets easier. Decisions simplify. You feel clearer. This one destroys wealth quietly. Your phone works. But the new model has a better camera. Your car runs. But the new version looks sharper. Your TV is fine. But the contrast ratio improved. Minimalists follow one rule. Functional means keep it. Boredom is not failure. Marketing is not necessity. Over 30 years, constant upgrading can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. And for what? Slight novelty that fades in weeks. Human behavior follows the path of least resistance. If spending is easy, you'll spend. So make spending harder. Delete shopping apps. Remove saved credit cards. Implement a 24-hour waiting rule. That rule alone eliminates most impulse purchases and makes saving automatic. Invest on payday. Move money before you see it. Don't rely on willpower. Design systems. This is where high earners get trapped. They never define enough. So lifestyle expands endlessly. Raise, bigger house. Bonus, new car, promotion. Upgraded everything. Without a finish line, you can't win. Minimalists decide in advance. What house is sufficient? What car is adequate? What lifestyle genuinely satisfies me? Once enough is defined, extra income builds freedom. Without it, extra income builds expenses. Most people measure wealth by accumulation. Minimalists measure wealth by optionality. Can you leave a job you hate? Take 6 months off? Move cities? Start a business? Say no without fear? The person earning $200,000 and spending $195,000 has no options.